What is up, guys? So previously I did a video of 5 reasons why you should not buy a Honda Civic Si EP3 or the Type R, but the Type R is a little bit different because of the engine and other things like that, the gearbox. But for this video, it's going to be 5 reasons why you should buy a Honda Civic Si EP3. These are easier to come up with reasons because this car is actually a pretty good car in my opinion. So let's get into it. Number 1. Price. This car, you can get it from anywhere from $1,000 to maybe a high $8,000. Now, most of them are around 5 or 6 grand, and these are pretty good condition, like 130,000 miles, which is not bad because these cars go on forever. I've seen them go for 300,000 miles, so you're gonna be perfectly fine just doing the regular maintenance. So it comes at a very affordable price. Now, with that, leading on to number 2. Number 2 leads into the aftermarket. If you're planning to mod one of these, which most people do, the prices for parts, because it's a Honda Civic, they're very low compared to a Porsche or even like an FRS or BRZ. Those are expensive. You can get headers for this car for like $200, $300 and they're quality parts. You go to an 86 and you try to get a header for that, I think it could be like $800. Like, that's really pricey. For a front pipe, it's like $200. So just aftermarket for these cars are very cheap. But things like wheels and brake pads and stuff like that, those are kind of universal and not just specifically for Civic. So those are just gonna remain the same as any other car. But in terms of like exhaust or ball joints or sway bars and stuff like that, they're just gonna be cheaper. Carbon fiber mirrors, these are really cheap. There's gonna be a lot of parts. You can even get some OEM style parts on eBay for cheap compared to other cars. Number 3, the rarity. This car, you don't see it as much as you do maybe like a normal Honda Accord or like an EG hatch. These are more rare because in the EP3, no one really wanted them when they're new. They didn't really sell as much. So around my area, I don't see a lot. And I've only seen like 2 or 3 that are modified. I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 that are not. And that's over the course of like 2 years. Like, it's been a really long time. I just don't see many of them. So I feel kind of special, driving this around. Not many people know what it is. And if you do, like, you're like, oh, I've never seen that one before. It's known as the ugly duckling of the Civics. But I think it's fine once you modify it. Number 4 is the reliability. This car has never broken down on me. The engine is reliable. Honda's known to be reliable. The gearbox on this car is really reliable. Has no grinds, nothing like that. And I just think that it's a very good daily driver at the same time as being practical. That's leading on to number 5. This car is practical. If I could show you the space that you have back here, it's pretty good. You can fit like a good 4 people. For me, I can't because of my harnesses, but I can always unbuckle that. The trunk is very roomy, and that's what I just like about it, because I chose this car so I can put a lot of stuff. I'm into music, so that makes it a lot easier for me. And I got a lot of input from you guys on my last video, reasons why you should not buy an EP3. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And a lot of you guys were telling me, oh yeah, the K20A3, that was my first reason, the engine. The K20A3 is not the greatest. And people are like, oh, you can make that fast. But in my perspective, I just don't want to boost it. I would rather have a pure VTEC, so I would rather just swap it. So this chassis is just great for swapping. That's another reason. It's very roomy. I can add on and add on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a very short video. If you guys have any input, just comment below. I love your guys' input last video. My channel has been growing very fast. Thank you guys so much for 120 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And keep watching my videos. Please subscribe and like the videos, comment, and anything helps. Thank you guys so much, and see you guys in the next one. And let your passion drive you. Back from the dead.